I'd like to share with you the continued story of my wonderful mentor, Bob. I was fortunate to get connected with Bob early on in life, and he transformed my productivity and usefulness through great instances demonstrated by illustrations of early morning breakfasts and dinners and events where Bob shared his soul and life with me. This model was so great that it compels me to share this incredible story with you so you can be the same mentor to another. In the words of Bob, I was born May 27th, 1941 in Phoenix, Arizona. My father, R.S., had moved here with family from Tennessee. My mother had moved here with her parents, F.L. and E.P. Both families worked in the produce industry. Childhood. Kindergarten through 8th grade, I did well in school and stayed out of trouble. My early childhood was very uneventful. Due to seasonal differences in produce harvest, my family had to move from time to time. All my close and extended family were employed in the produce business. The families were above average in pay scales, but it was hard to get ahead due to the seasonality of the business. All in all, we did okay in income, not wealthy, but not in poverty. After living in a rental for 6 years, my parents bought a lot and built a house on it in South Phoenix. Due to my father's contractor connections, they were able to build the houses without a mortgage. At this point, things were going okay. We were upper income in a lower income neighborhood. We did have to travel to make ends meet in the summer. Getting to Utah was an adventure. We traveled up the old Route 666 Devil's Highway, which was very scary. At one point, my mother had to get out of the car and provide directions. The road was single lane. On one side was a mountain and the other was a cliff. The driver was blinded by the sun and couldn't see the road. When we topped out at a place called Hannigan's Meadow, we were greeted by a huge herd of elk. Such a welcome sight. The job in Green River, Utah went well and lasted long enough that I began first grade there in a 4-room school that had multiple grades in the same room. When we returned from Utah, I began first grade at Roosevelt School. My teacher, Mrs. Champy, had a friend named Popeye. Popeye was a rubber ball attached to a paddle with a rubber string connecting the paddle to the ball. Mrs. Champy removed the ball and the rubber string and saved the paddle. I only experienced Mrs. Champy's use of Popeye once, which was enough to alter my mischief making. I transferred to Rio Vista in 1949. I did well in school and was treasurer in the 8th grade. I also lettered in 3 sports. By this time, my parents' marriage was not going well, and my mother was talking divorce. Divorce in the late 1940s was not a good thing. Most women at that time of their lives were ill-equipped to go it alone, especially with 3 children. The life that Bob lived prepared him to mentor me and many others to prepare us for useful tasks like developing a storage container lot to help many people store their items in a safe place and affordable location. As we developed this idea for a storage lot into material form through our teamwork together, this concept can be put to work for many to benefit using infill lots in many towns. Infill lots refer to vacant or underutilized parcels of land within established urban areas that are developed with new, current, underutilized space. Filling in the gaps with a useful service For this, we are going to be gaining the best use for the space, which was an important idea Bob shared. The other advantage of using infill lots for this means of a storage container lot is there are many eyes watching to keep our items safe, especially if you are surrounded by trusting relationships and accountability to keep our area free from crime and criminals. Through my business career, and when I mention career, was continuing my family's legacy in the rental water treatment equipment, my mentor Bob met me for early morning breakfasts to listen and counsel me on new product development ideas and discuss the ramifications and the many benefits that others will receive if we go ahead and develop these new products. This is the technique that we will be utilizing for our work here. I was very grateful to Bob for his usefulness with his time and his incredible intellect to help guide me in life and business. I'm very honored for this incredible privilege to share with you the story of this great man, Bob. And as we build our relationship together, I'm hoping we will come up with some useful material that can help many people to live a legacy for you. I never know how a relationship or friendship will strike me, many times through great emotion and synergy along with specific people associated with that. My mind transforms to be empowered to be creative. In preparing this material, I was also thinking about sharing a song called Sally Goodin with you, since this is a fiddle channel. And just a little history about my Sally Goodin is she was taught to me by a wonderful lady named Sue Widemark, my first fiddle teacher, and I'm going to play the version that she taught me, and we're currently learning this in fast track. Sally Goodin. The neat thing about these fiddle songs is everybody plays a different version. Then I went to Weiser, Idaho National Fiddle Contest, and I learned this version through Tashina Claridge. Just a little update on the storage lot. We have a container probably being delivered here within the next 4 weeks. Thank you for your support. Next stage is doing a little bit of research marketing.